I was 11 years old in Pearl Harbor. And as from 11 to I was 14, 15 when it ended, I experienced and listened and talked to a lot of people. And somehow this has all brought all those memories back to me of what was said, what the attitude was.
Mark Murray co-wrote and produced Remembrances of Things Past as part of a tribute to the World War II generation. As he worked on the production,
things kind of sorted out in my mind what happened. And it's a wonderful, glorious story. These young people in here have learned a tremendous amount of things that they didn't know. And they sit and talk to me about what happened and how that was, and why did they do this.
Among the young people who would bring life to this production is Sergeant Joe Ressler.
For me, it's an honor to do this, to get in front of all these people at the MCI Center, all these World War II vets, and really show our appreciation for what they've done.
Ressler has a leading role as the father of two young men, one who joins the Corps and one who joins the Army. His thoughts express the ideals and conflicts that Americans had to deal with.
I think, as the director described to me, I'm more the conscience of the show, the driving force behind it. Look, I know war isn't easy. We wouldn't be in this thing if we didn't have to be. But we have to remember that these people attacked us, and they attacked our friends. They have to be stopped, and we're just the ones to stop them.
Marines were featured in scenes depicting boot camp, shipboard life, and the battles of Tarawa and Iwo Jima.
Boy, everything's going really well, actually. Enjoyed. It's like being on an old course. Get to jump over the seawall and attack the pillbox, and it's fun to pretend.
The director seemed pleased with how the program was coming together, recognizing the benefits of working with the military.
This show wouldn't have the same heart if they were professional actors. That's the most important thing, I think, about using troops to perform in a production like this, is there's this heart and feeling that you can't pretend.
He also recognized a sense of importance attached to the production.
I think it's vital that we acknowledge the veterans as best we can, because they're moving on. And I'm really glad that the memorial's finally finished. I'm glad we're able to do this show to acknowledge the veterans. And I think it's just important to say, hey, thank you.
The result of their efforts came together for 4 shows at the MCI Center in downtown Washington, D.C. The cast and crew had a day to assemble their production once they moved to Washington's MCI Center.
There are so many different pieces that have to be coordinated and refined so that they all fit together into a cohesive whole.
Technicians and talent worked hard to make it happen. The actors tuned their performances as lighting and effects were orchestrated, the stage elements and cues were finalized, and the Army band arranged their compositions. As showtime drew nigh, final adjustments were made. Classical theatrics blended with projected historical imagery and monologues from archetypal characters.
I know we will win, but I also know they all won't come home.
Some scenes, like the Battle of Tarawa, are based on accounts from real people of actual events.
There's a flamethrower about 100 yards on the feet, sir.
For the players, it was a unique and valuable experience.
We're doing this for people that gave their lives, so we could have what we have today. It's just, to me, it's a huge honor above anything.
The success of their mission was ultimately determined by the reaction of the audience.
Very well put together. I thought it was tremendous. It's such a huge undertaking.
Oh, I thought it was lovely. Just beautiful. They did a beautiful job. I was quite impressed.
The cast rehearsed for nearly 2 months leading up to the performances, attended by more than 28,000 people. You can find more information on the World War II Memorial by visiting www.WWII Memorial.com.